Hi there. This is a different video. I recently was contacted by a viewer who wanted to do some artwork and just kind of say thanks for what I'm doing, and that's definitely cool to hear, and certainly improves motivation if there is any lacking of. So I just wanted to show you. In the past, I've been given about 3 pieces of artwork from people. You might know one of them, so I'll just go ahead and not do in any particular order. The first one that was shown to me is more of a personal one for me, but he said I could show it, and I want to give him recognition. So this is Ghost Dread Nico, or Nico, on YouTube. You might see him commenting here and there. So this first one here is like kind of supposed to be simulate like a comic book cover, like a classic comic book cover, but has a bit of my style in it. So you can see it's the #1 issue from Holy Shit Productions, #5, and it's Blatty the Barbarian, limited edition. The way games are meant to be played, which I found was charming, and exclusive cover of The Hitman. In this number, Blade of Darkness, Undying, Hitman, and Eternal Darkness. So as you can see, that's not just a novelty. It's everything here. You see Tukaram Barbarian, who I played in the Let's Play of Blade of Darkness, and he has a cape and kind of like that androgynous looking style for that cape and that get up, and that's supposed to be representing Castlevania. If you look really closely, there is a barcode on the front side forehead of Tukaram, and that is of course 47. And then at the very top, maybe a little bit more subtle, which I like, is the rune for, I believe, Mantarok. I'm pretty sure that's Mantarok. It's been a while. The purple one up above, floating on the head there, and I really like that. And the detail is just stunning and great. And this was just a casual sketch that he did. It's just like he didn't call. He says that it looks better. It's better to do it in grayscale. He thinks color ruins images, and I can really respect that. And I can see what he means. Color might make it look more chintzy, and I really enjoy this, and I'm really happy to have this. So the next one was actually created by fellow YouTuber and Let's Player Gameragi, and he entitled it Altar of Baby Boo, which is pretty obvious as to why it's called that. He was working on Photoshop or digital imaging at some point here, and he was doing it for numerous Let's Players for fun. And basically this is kind of like his imagery of how I portray Baby Boo, my mascot, my whatever. And I like it because Baby Boo is like this unknown entity. It's the face of me, but I always kind of like put little things here that it's like the devourer of all, and kind of these weird little things here. And that's kind of what he played on. And you see, it's just like this very macabre altar with bloodstains, with bone decal and detail, what I really like. And this little Baby Boo face with looks like a keyhole to unlock whatever is inside, whatever horrors await. And of course, in the back, you actually see the actual behemoth lurking in the back with beady red eyes. And what I really like is that there's he's about to come into the light, but if you look closely, you can see that his form in the shadow as well. So that's really cool. I really like that, and I've actually used that a couple times for an update video here and there. And at the end of the Hitman bonus episode, I actually used it. So thanks, Gameragi. And then finally, there is the also from Ghost Dread Nico. Is something I really enjoy. I asked him. He said, "Is there any type of artwork he'd want me to do?" And I said, "If you really want to, it'd be cool to have like a custom banner made by someone instead of just this random little Photoshop pixel art or text art I did." So he definitely did that. He showed me what he had, and I told him about measurements and stuff, and I might have to resize things. And I don't want to compromise any of this fine detail. So he actually made it with the size in mind. It gave me a super high quality, really high pixel count resolution image. And here we go. This makes up the banner. First of all, the background is perfect. The color, the gradient, it kind of looks like it's kind of maybe like a microscopic image of Baby Boo's skin or something. It's amazing. And you got 5 little comic book type sheets or panels with Bloody Meow on stretching across. And the reason that it seems a little short is because it perfectly fits a mobile phone if you go to my channel on a mobile phone, and it also fits perfectly on a TV and on a tablet as well. So it's form-fitting everywhere, and I really appreciate that he did that. So the left panel is an accurate concept of Silent Hill 4 room 301, the door, 302, 302, I don't know, the door with the chains and everything. I mean, it is just completely accurate. It's absolutely amazing how small the detail is in that. And then the second pane is actually, I had to actually ask him what that was. I wasn't quite sure, but it's actually a Blade of Darkness concept art, where it's like a hooded figure wearing a sword. Perhaps it's Iana herself, I'm not sure, in like a corporeal form or something, but that's that. And then the middle pane is, of course, Agent 47, an iconic double Silver Bowlers pose from Silent Assassin 2, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, most likely. And the next pane is to represent Castlevania. It's actually Gabriel Belmont from Castlevania Lord of Shadows. It's what he chose and what he liked to do as the art. It's supposed to represent Castlevania as a whole, so totally awesome. And I could totally make out what it was. He's holding the crucifix weapon that he uses, and you can see the armor and the wind blowing with his hair. And then finally is Shadow Man, Michael LeRoy with the iconic voodoo symbols and the fire coming out of his eyes, that he has full shadow power, all the Dark Souls. He destroyed all the Govi with his already discharged shadow gun. So absolutely amazing. Plus, not to mention the little details of like the little pages, the little scratches everywhere, like the little dark ink spots, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I had to give that a lot of attention. It's definitely going to be my banner for pretty much until if he wants to make another one out of boredom or whatever. But right now, I am happy with this for a very, very long time. So thank you, Ghost Dread Nico. Thank you, Gameragi, for doing some artwork. That I really appreciate it. If I had that ability, I'd definitely do it for someone else as well. So, do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.